Each morning, as the first light stretches across the sky, you stand at the edge of possibility. The dawn arrives not just as a break of day, but as the birth of opportunity. In that quiet moment, between darkness and sunrise, there is magic. It is the hush before a thunderous roar, the pause before your greatest leap. It is here, on the frontier between night and day, that your fate is quietly forged. Imagine this world asleep while you begin to stir. A student with an ache in her bones from late-night study, a mind buzzing with dreams yet to be written on white sheets. She could let the sun rise without noticing, or she can decide to rise with it. Right now, you have that same choice. Win your morning, and you begin to win your life. This is no empty slogan. It is a battle cry for the soul. Your mindset at sunrise is a blank canvas and a match to spark a wild blaze. What you paint here in your mind is the destiny you will live today. When Franklin D. Roosevelt met the dawn with optimism during dark times, he changed history. When young Thomas Edison awoke with stubborn belief, he lit a city by late afternoon. Now, you might be sitting there as a student, eyes heavy with uncertainty. Maybe you doubt what one morning, or one person, can do. But remember, Napoleon Hill wrote that every great achievement begins with a single idea, fired by burning desire. Right now, as the morning light crawls across your room, that desire is awakening in you. It begins in the mind. Without the right mindset, your dreams cannot take flight. A farmer will not harvest if he does not first plant the seed. Edison didn't light a bulb until he first filled his mind with the spark of invention. So, at the very dawn of today, decide who you are, not the tired student dragging their feet, but a thinker armed with ambition. Inhale the morning air as if it fills you with purpose. Exhale hesitation. Visualize the unseen ladder of success before you. Every rung is a decision you make now, this morning. Will you climb it with belief, or slide back into the darkness of doubt? Believe in this, the morning is where mind conquers matter. When President Lincoln walked from his home on that bitter winter morning to debate destiny, he had a belief that one day a nation could be united. When Henry Ford watched that sunrise and saw not horses but automobiles stretching to every home, he believed enough to create an industry. And you, sitting here today, have that same power. But belief is not a whisper. It is a roar. Feel the foundation of faith grow beneath you, like steel rails laid under the wheels of your dreams. Today's sunrise is the coal that heats that steel, each breath you take is a hammer strike forging confidence. Now, clarity emerges from that belief. Where focus goes, energy flows. In the soft light of morning, gain clarity, define what you stand for this day. Are you here merely to go through the motions, or to seize every moment? Are you driven by fear or fueled by purpose? Purpose is the beacon that guides you through the fog of life. Every hero in history has been clear on purpose when the world seemed unclear. Walt Disney drew the blueprint of an empire in the quiet hours, seeing magic in a blank sketch. Andrew Carnegie, after long nights reading by candlelight, awakened to a vision that transformed iron into empires. What vision stirs in your mind as you sit on the edge of this new day? Perhaps this morning opens with gratitude. Feel the warmth of possibility around you like the sun's first rays. Remember that even the simplest blessing is a fire that dispels darkness. Gratitude is the sunlight of the soul, it transforms obstacles into stepping stones. See, too, that discipline is the rhythm of morning. It doesn't roar like belief, it hums like the steady ticking of a clock. It is waking before the alarm when the world around you still dreams. It is opening your books or planning your mission as the world stretches. It is finding strength in routine. Without discipline, vision drifts like smoke on a breeze. Action is now the thunder that follows this lightning. Every plan is nothing without movement. Each morning, take the first step as if it were the final step to your goal. Edison got out of bed and did something, and change ignited the world. Adaptability is the river that carries you onward. It teaches that even if the path changes, if the river bends, it still moves toward the sea. Today, you may face unexpected turns, but the sun still rises, and you will rise with it, flowing around obstacles with grace. Resilience is your armor forged in morning's fires. When darkness creeps in again tomorrow, you will remember this morning's strength. Lincoln recalls hours spent in quiet grieving, but he carried the dawn of freedom in his heart. Your setbacks will feed your resilience, and as the sun rises again, you become more unbreakable each day. And learning, it is the seed carried by the morning breeze. Every mistake, every failure of yesterday, is fertilizer for your success tree. If the student failed a test, if an entrepreneur lost a deal, let it water their roots with wisdom. In the morning, you learn anew, turning knowledge into power. All these currents, mindset, belief, clarity, purpose, discipline, action, gratitude, adaptability, resilience, learning, converge with the rising sun. Today is not separate from yesterday, it is built on its shoulders. If you've failed before, this morning is your chance to try again with everything you've learned. Feel the weight of potential on your shoulders. You stand at the threshold of something vast.